yo. Big Kish back up in here. I wanted to dive in a little bit more into this Chains and Whips verse by Pusha T. And when we first listened to it, I wasn't into the Pusha T and Jim Jones beef. But his whole verse was dissing Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to go over it. It was this specific line he said. I want to go over that too. And somebody had posted a picture that I didn't get the, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get it. But this one is you chasing a feature out of your element. You know what I'm saying? We about to dive into that. About to dive into a couple bars from that verse. Before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all pick up a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset, written by me, Big Kish. The link will be in the description for purchase. So where do I want to start this? Well, I want to start this. 2 years ago, Jim Jones had a freestyle. Damn, what happened to it? All right, let me get it back, y'all. He had a freestyle. It was on a block freestyle that we about to get into right quick. All right, this one thing I didn't understand. So this say 2 years ago, and the beat is Chains and Whips. I don't know how this worked. Somebody please let me know. How was this 2 years ago and it's the same beat as the Chains and Whips? And Jim Jones, it sounds like he's responding to Pusha T. Or I'm confused with this. Somebody please let me know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's take a listen at the disses that he had. I had this up there so y'all could see the time. But y'all let me know what y'all think right here. Check this out.
Cause you lacking, That shit was trash, we gon' let them get a do-over. They got you gas, you must think that you the new Hover. You a 4.0, nigga, I jumped in a new Rover. Your brother still jumping in bed and you tell him move over. These two roach niggas don't know what to do on no raid. Kanye gave you whips, but that's what they do to the slaves. I'm trying to act bad, but we ain't doing charades. I really have bombs on the block just like I threw a grenade. What you need? I don't got no time to be concerned with no watch you got. You never been uptown, by now work up by the poppy spot. Trying to get illusions when you run up in the Aki spot. My 5,000 bottles, you turn around and get a choppy chop. I spent 500,000 down in Mazda spot. I got a $500,000 car with the bras on top. And fuck their flowers, we got roses with the stars on top. I make a toast with my jewels like a mazel tov. My name is my name, but they ain't screaming yet. They talking about the rapper Kane, but we ain't seen it yet. We got the switches on that bitches, your whole team get wet. But let me chill, cause I don't wanna get my team upset. The only beef you know, nigga, is Arby's or the Big Mac. We don't drive through, we drive by in the car with a Big Mac. That last shit you dropped, that shit was garbage, take that shit back. Plus you got your brother rapping, what you trying to bring the clips back?
He said, plus you got your brother rapping, what you trying to bring the clips back? So he talking about Pusha T throughout this whole thing. The Kanye West reference and all that, but check this out.
Trying to bring the clips back, talking about your brother, what happened to that boy? It's looking like it, they be selling crack to that boy. It's really though, enough of the jokes, is how niggas get embarrassed. Really got some money, I catch you niggas out in Paris. I got shooters like Luca that hit you niggas out in Dallas. Y'all be dressing kinda weird, man, you really need a stylist. Plus, we all know what you identify with. Plus, you kinda sorta dress, nigga, you been a fly bitch. And then he said that I was really chasing a feature. Niggas a gorilla cause he got some.
So he said he was chasing a feature that's out of your element. That's what Pusha T say. So did he say that before and Jim Jones is responding to it and then just reiterated it on the Chains and Whips?
Apes in his features, all my gorillas got stones. I had these apes come and meet you. I put these billies on a jet, you pick a place there, meet you, nigga. And talk about my jewels, that was a cheap shot. And these is all VVS, these ain't the cheap rocks. I don't know if you a rapper, I said treat you like a street op. I know the top 50 list, that was a I could imagine what you're going through.
Yeah, even the comments is from 2 years ago. So I'm like, how did this work? Because it seemed like he responding from Chains and Whips. Excuse me. It seemed like he responded from the Chains and Whips. You know what I'm saying? So all right, let's back it up a little bit. This the verse from the Chains and Whips. It said, you run from the spirit of repossession, too much enamel cover your necklace. Jim Jones responded with that by saying something about, his necklaces or whatever. You buy watches, I buy collection. Misery's fueling your regression. Jealousy's turned into obsession. Reality TV is mud wrestling. The reality TV is mud wrestling. Jim Jones was in the reality at hip love and hip hop. So this is a part of it right
Okay,
here.
let's go. So at that point, because of what she's been through, it had to be said. Oh, James, how are you, sir? Yo, don't move. Don't you tell me put the words good. Let's start talking. You're making it worse. Being that I'm from the hood.
So he said reality TV is mud wrestling. Also, you know, he broke it down by saying, you know, him and his wife was offered reality TV. And he know he you sign checks I know better than to sign something like that.
Reality TV is mud wrestling. Some sign checks I know better than. I've been offered reality TV numerous times. They offer my wife reality TV. She'd never. It's just not my taste. It doesn't look fun. It looks scripted. It looks fake.
Even if it is money, not all money is good money.
Beware of my name.
He cooked right there. Malice Cook. No Malice Cook right there. I respect him, so I call him No Malice. He wants to be called No Malice. I call him No Malice. He said not all money is good money. Jim Jones seemed like he would sign any paperwork out there, bro. He went from Cameron, he got mad at Cameron, went to 50 Cent, then went to Jay-Z. I don't know where he at. He's just being passed around. He's just being passed around. Now, I like Jim's music. You know, I grew up off of Jim music. But I don't think you want that lyrical war with Pusha for real. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be all over the place with this one. This is
hood, I was really nervous for Maurice. I got out of the hood
this what
because I didn't want to.
This what he was saying, like, yo, it's scripted. You know what I'm saying? The joint is scripted. This was the block joint.
Yes, Arby's or the Big Mac. We don't drive through, we drive by in the car with a Big Mac. That last shit you dropped, that shit was garbage, take that shit back. Plus you got your brother rapping, what you trying to bring the clips back? Talking about your brother, what happened to that boy?
He said, you got your brother rapping, what you trying to bring the clips back? Speaking of your brother, what happened to that boy?
It's looking like it, they been selling crack to that boy.
It looked like they was selling crack to that boy. Now, I'm going to tell you this, bro. Jim Jones, you ain't aging too well. Remember, No Malice is 53. Jim Jones is 48. I think Jim Jones is like 48.
Really though, nothing.
Hold on, let me fact check that. Yeah, I was a 1 year off. Jim Jones is 49. Pusha T 48. No Malice is 53. Bruh, Jones look older than all of them. So I don't know how you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think probably No Malice, he probably lost a couple pounds when he went on his journey. You know, when you go on your spiritual journey, you fast. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what he's talking about. I don't know. Let's get back to the joint.
For the jokes, is how niggas get embarrassed. Really got some money, I catch you niggas out in Paris. I got shooters like Luca that hit
I catch you out in Paris.
you niggas out in Dallas. Y'all be dressing kinda weird, man. You really need a stylist. Plus, we all know what you identify with. Plus, you kinda sorta dress, nigga. You been a fly bitch. And then he said that I was really chasing a feature. Niggas a gorilla cause he got some apes in his features.
All right. So he said did Push mention he was chasing a feature before? Because this is what he said on Chains and Whips. You know, I know where you delicate, crush you to pieces. I'll hum a breath of it. I will close your heaven just for the hell of it. You think you think it would be valor amongst the veterans. You think like you think we'll be cool because we vets in this shit. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to the you chasing the. Where is it at? You chasing features out of your element. We all in a room, but here's the elephant. You chasing features out of your element. Let's go back to this post right here. They had posted in the comments. They said this is what it reminds them of right here. He was chasing. Oh damn, my bad. said this was the feature that he was chasing. He said this was the feature that he was chasing right here. You gotta get the whole thing. So Jones up there taking a pic with Jay in the back. I think that's Diddy in the back. Crack in the back. Crack in the back. What's it? Yeah, Fat Joe. Almost forgot his name. But he's just looking like some little high school kid or something like that. Look how he looking like. I'm proud to be here. I'm just happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? That's so bad. Look at some of these comments. He want to sit at the table. Yeah, somebody wrote he want to sit at the table. You know what I'm saying? LMAO, this one is crazy groupie. No wonder he's been saying about Nas. He wants Jay-Z to join forces with him and give him some attention. So he wanted to be down with Jay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think Jim Jones was signed to Rock Nation or is signed to Rock Nation, whatever they go. Whatever they got going on. Like I said, man, Jones be getting passed around, man. Definitely be getting passed around. Let me see. You think it be valor amongst the veterans? I'm watching your fame escape relevance. Ah, man. When we seen them teens, they was being asked, do you know Nas? Do you know Wale? You know what I'm saying? They was like, yeah, we know Wale, we know Nas. They said, do you know Jim Jones? Like, nah, we don't know him. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching it. Escape relevant. I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in the room, but here's the elephant. You chasing features. But Jim Jones responded and said, you said I'm chasing features.
Been a fly bitch. And then he said that I was really chasing a feature. Nigga's a gorilla cause he got some apes in his features. All my gorillas got stones. I had these apes come and meet you. I put these billies on a jet, you pick a place there, meet you, nigga. And talk about my jewels, that was a cheap shot. When these is all VVS, these ain't the cheap rocks.
So he said, you talking about my jewels, that was a cheap shot. This is my thing. This was 2 years ago. And it seems like he's responding to the chains and whips. That was, you know what I'm saying? But the chains and whips, this album, the album been recorded. So I don't know if Jim Jones got it and heard it before. You know what I'm saying? People done heard the Clips album, heard the Chains and Whips before when, you know, it was recorded. Maybe he heard it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't know if you're a rapper, I said treat you like a street op. I know the top 50 list, I was a
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't get it. Somebody please put me on game. I'm lost. I am really lost. The comments 2 years ago. So like, are you able to go on YouTube and change up beats? Like or did Pusha T and them get this beat? I'm not understanding this right here. I am not understanding it. I don't get it. Somebody please let me know. But yeah, let's see a little bit.
That there's delicate. You know I know where you're delicate. Crush you to pieces, I hold a breath of it.
So I think Pusha T is waiting for them to show the lyrics on a prompt so he can read it. But they should have just let him, you know, spit his own shit. They should have just let him spit it because it looked like he pausing and shit.
I will close your heavens for the hell of it. Some of the bars are to cater to also the mood of the song. As soon as you sat down and start talking about this record, you said spooky. You said scary. That's a different type of fear. When you talk a certain way and you put things out there, that evokes a certain type of fear. Evokes a certain level of like caution. That's what you're trying to like inject into the song when you hear bars like that. You think it'd be valor amongst veterans? I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in a room, but here's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. And those lab diamonds under inspection. The question marks block your blessings. There's no tombstones in the desert. I know by now you get the message. The line, you think it'd be valor amongst veterans, I was trying to exude disappointment. I wanted people to know that, like, mid-verse, I'm taking a step back. Just giving like some common sense, like, damn, you think it'd be valor amongst veterans. You think that collectively us veterans wouldn't be at odds over nothing. Ignorance just follows you, man.
Nah, you gotta break down that whole joint, man. But that's art, though. That's art. It's for the listener. You know what I mean? I think that's why rappers don't get into, yeah, I'm talking about him. I meant this about Jim Jones, and I'm saying this stuff. I think that's why I don't think that. I think that's why they avoid that, like when they in interviews and stuff like that, because they want to leave it up to the listener to like know, like, yeah, we know what I'm talking about. You know, he don't just want to say it all out there, put it all out there, rather. But I wish he would have elaborated on it. You know, I did want him to elaborate on all of this right here. The chain.
I'm watching your fame escape relevance.
I'm watching your fame escape relevance. Who I want to hear from his mouth. But we know he talking about Jim Jones.
We all in a room, but here's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element.
Who is you talking about, right? Why I wanted to hear him say that. You know, this really ain't no rap breakdown. Like they got lyrics and meanings. Clips, Chains, and Whips, lyrics and meaning. That's the title. Lyrics and meanings. They don't have the meaning on here. They not breaking it down. They not, you know what I mean? Because he didn't.
And those lab diamonds under inspection. The question marks block your blessings. There's no tombstones in the desert. I know by now you get the message. The line, you think it'd be valor.
I don't want to hear that line. I want to hear the other line. But yeah, y'all.
Put 2 and 2. Your lucky streak is now loose.
Oh yeah, we gonna go on No Mal. No Mal has been cooking, bro. His shit is real. Like you gotta. That's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother video. We ain't. Yeah, he got a lot, bro. He got a lot, man. But yeah. What else? Let me see. Make sure. Oh yeah. That was it. Y'all let me. Somebody please inform me what's going on, man. Like, did Jim Jones hear the song, took the beat, and responded to it 2 years ago? Because I heard that, you know, the Clips album been done. Was it leaked to Jim Jones? You know, like, or was this platform able to change the beat and had this? Was this? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. How was he able to get this beat and respond to everything he just said? I'm really like out of the loop right now. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the that line too. You chasing a feature. You chasing your feature. You chasing a feature out of your element. Y'all let me know, do that mean something else? You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong too. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.